Great college football has been great, but there's something special about a Saturday night game. And the Rams ready to put toe to leather, and here we go. On the run from inside his own 5. This guy is so dangerous. The excellent vision to find a lane and get it out and set up the offense with good field position. So Boise State's offense will go on the attack first. And you've got to believe this defense is... But the question, can they even stop him?
It's one thing to watch it. It's another thing to stop it. And I'm just impressed with the way they move him around. They use him. Sometimes he blocks. Sometimes he's a wide receiver. Sometimes he's a lineman. Sometimes he's a wide receiver. So tough to figure out where he's going to be to double.
David, I think it's going to open up some opportunities for maybe some of the other guys out wide. If you've got two guys covering the tight end as a quarterback, you've got to be ready to throw the football somewhere else sometimes. And so you might see a little bit more balance in the passing attack today.
He was not fooled on that one. A lot of times you want to buy space, and you throw this route really when it's off coverage. But you could tell the cornerback was up, ready to come, pounce on that screen, and get the tackle for a loss.
Looking for a big gain. That was almost picked off, and what a disaster that would have been to throw a pick on the opening drive. Instead, it's 4th down. The Broncos decide to punt it away. Takes it on the return. Cover guys do their job, and they get him stopped at the 22-yard line. So Colorado State's offense takes the field for the first time in this game. And there he is, this senior wide receiver. He is a guy who is reliable and can be dangerous if he gets a chance.
It's pretty amazing when you watch this offense because they're not very talented. They're average, quite honestly, a lot of spots. Except the guy at wide receiver, David. He is elite. And today on offense, everything should go through him.
And when you've got one of those guys, you've got a chance, right? One guy that...
There he goes. Got enough for the first. The 40. The 20. Inside the... All the way. Touchdown Rams.
And that's a great job by the QB using his legs. David, how many times this year have we seen that? This guy already has over 1,000 yards rushing coming into this game. Defenses know that he's going to do this, and still they're unable to stop him. Speed is something you simply cannot coach, and you may have it diagrammed perfectly on the board and guys in position to stop it, but that speed, man, it just changes everything.
And I think you can't simulate it either. To find that kind of speed at the quarterback spot like you practice against your scout team, but when you see it, it's a different animal. And you saw him take off, and no one could get to him. But this offense, it's built around him and his playmaking ability, and the defense got an up-close and personal look right there on that first drive.
And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16.
And that is priority number one for defenses. Get to the quarterback, affect him, get hits on him. They do it right here, get their first sack of the game. Last game, by the way, last time out, they had 5. Let's see what this defense can continue to do.
Snagged in the middle, it's Ford.
Really nice timing, and that's a very accurate throw by the quarterback. There was not a big window. He's throwing the in-breaking route. It's coming from his left, and he's got to fit that football into a really tight space where his guy can make the catch. Very confident throw that time by the QB.
Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10. Dropping back, it's Madsen. Bringing the heat. Blasted as he lets it go.
We're already in the first quarter, but already you get the feeling this could be a long day for this QB. He's already been sacked. He gets hit right there on the incomplete throw. They've got to find a way to do a better job up front of protecting this guy, or it's going to be difficult to put up points.
And they wanted it all on 3rd down, but now dealing with 4th down. And the Broncos send out the punt unit. That last punt basically flipped the field. They'd like to do it again. All the way back to the 15. He's able to pick his way for just a bit, but he'll be stopped at the 18. Good job by the punt team. We will see what this Colorado State offense can get done this time. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. They've got the big fellas out there. A 3 tight end look on 1st and 10. He'll take it himself. Moves it out to the 34-yard line. A nice 15-yard gain on that one.
And as a defensive guy, man, when you play a QB like this that will take off and run and has this there, man, the guy's got speed. Interested to see how this defense continues to attack this QB.
Good pickup, a little bit short of the sticks. Guys, let's take a moment and look at Colorado State. They were really excited about the pickup they got last week. Commitment from a 3-star defensive back, David. And when programs at this level can get guys like that in the building, everybody celebrates.
That whole building gets excited because transfer portal is one thing, but high school recruiting, when you can get somebody out of high school with some raw tools that are really good, you can see the future could be bright. You take those guys, you try to develop them instead of going into the transfer portal.
A designed run for the quarterback. Tackled behind the line of scrimmage, and what a big 3rd down stop by this defense. The Rams will call on their punt team. Let's see what he can do with it. He gets it out to the 17, the cover unit right there to make the stop. Here comes the Broncos offense to start the drive. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here. To throw, it's Madsen. Got it in the middle, it's Terry. Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling. They're out to the 35. They opened up this drive, getting all the way out to the 35, and now it's 1st down again. Trying play action. Throws for the tight end. Got a man in the middle. Runs through a man, and he might have some space. Good pickup there as he gets the 1st down, and they'll mark him at the 48.
And you're seeing more of this in college football, man. Bringing on more and more tight ends, guys that are versatile pieces. And you see it right there, right? You can still throw the football. And now you got to match up with those guys and their big bodies. Nice throw down the field, nice catch. Nice job of using multiple.
It's picked off, and they ruined the drive with a turnover. Didn't have a lot of room to run after the pick, but he's done his job. They have it at the 44.
That some defensive backs just have a way of finding the football, and he's starting to develop that. His 3rd interception on the season, just has a good feel for playing that spot in the back end.
Here comes the option. And a really short game before he gets a whole bunch of company from the defense.
Well, obviously, a really nice play by the defense there, stopping the option, but I think that's on the quarterback because it looked like his pitch option was wide open. That ball should have gone to the running back out on the perimeter. It looked like he had some open field in front of him to go make something positive happen. This quarterback's got to make better decisions. It's not just the passing game. It's in the run game with the option, too.
And, man, this defense, they look a little bit frustrated. Like, he's done this time and time again here in the 1st half, and it's still early in this football game.
Breaks into the open. And he's knocked down, but not before he picks up enough for the 1st down.
And this defense has to be so disciplined. Like, you just got to understand, I can't all go for the quarterback. And too much attention on the quarterback. We didn't play the pitch really well. That's why this offense is really hard to stop.
Wants to throw on 1st down. And the defense makes a play, and they get the quarterback down at the 26. And the Rams now with a long way to go to pick up the 1st down. They'll move the wide receiver. To the air on 2nd down. Oh, they're after him. He's finally brought down, but he takes it all the way to the 6. The Rams come to the line in the hurry-up. Run in the red zone, it's Brown. Relentless, tough running, gets it down to the 4.
1st down and goal, I bet you the percentages are really high for run, and this defense was ready for it. They got to match the physicality right here, right now in this situation.
Wants to fire on 2nd down. And the pressure gets him back at the 8-yard line.
That's an area of the field the quarterback just cannot take a sack on. Second down, down inside the 5-yard line. If it's not open, you just got to throw it away because now you've backed yourself up even further. It's going to be even harder to throw this thing into the end zone or to score a touchdown. That's going to be a learning opportunity for this young man.
They'll try to get something out of this drive and kick the field goal here on 4. They get through and it's blocked. First play of this drive comes from the 14-yard line. Keeping it on the ground inside, it's Riley. And after the tackle, we are headed to the end of the first quarter. After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. Back to throw, it's Madsen. Fires to the big fella. There to make the tackle, and that's how we'll wrap up this first period. That's the end of the quarter, and Colorado State is on top. And we've reached the end of one. Before we move on, let's take a look at our stats so far. So they had a chance to talk over this third down play to open the period. The play action fake. Throwing right. And a missed opportunity on third down as the defense knocks it free, and fourth down is coming up. The Broncos will punt this one away. Wants to bring it back. He'll get it up to about the 44-yard line before they slam the brakes on it. The Colorado State offense heads onto the field. They'll start this drive with a pass. Makes the grab. It's Brown. Gets it all the way down to the 39-yard line. It'll be a first down.
Throws a nice completion there for a first down. This guy has been the biggest key to this team's success all season long. He's shown up in big moments. He's won big games. He's putting up big numbers.
And the defense picks up a sack, getting the quarterback down at the 44.
Well, that's their third sack of the game, and we knew statistically coming into this game, this is one of the top 25 units in the nation getting after the quarterback. I just love how athletic they are up front, and they are giving this offensive line headaches and...
Caught, and he's got room. Quick with the spin move. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down. And the Rams come to the line with a new set of downs. Quarterback run is part of their game plan. He's knocked down a couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage.
Hey, how about this, D? You think they're locked in and dialed into this quarterback and his ability to run the football? You've seen him make plays throughout this game. They know it. They're seeing it, and they're making sure that guy's not going to beat him.
They'll go to work in the air on second down. Fires complete on the crosser. That throw and catch gets them down to the 6, and the defense is running out of answers.
Well, it wasn't a great start for this quarterback, but on this drive, he seems to be turning the corner. He just looks like he's playing in a different rhythm. He's seeing the field better. It's almost as if is starting to slow down for him. And I think on that last completion, it was a good example of that.
We thought we might see some of this. They'll go to the Wildcat formation here. He is denied, and it'll be 2nd and goal.
I think coming into this season, they thought in order to have success, we have got to be able to run the ball and get this guy going. He hasn't scored yet this year, but a golden opportunity right now to finally break the seal.
On the move. Right there to stop him, and that'll be a loss of 3.
Well, this quarterback has had a lot of success burning this defense with his legs. That time, though, there was nowhere to go. Give the defense credit. They won their one-on-ones up front. Tremendous speed getting to him and bring...
Touchdown, Colorado State! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
And I tell you what, Reese, I'm not picking a team unless I got a guy that can do something like this at the quarterback spot. I need an athlete. I need a little bit of mobility. It just dictates too much to the defense. QB runs in for 6.
On the move from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Boise State has it back, ready to go to work on offense. Now we'll get a chance to see if they can answer that last score, trailing by 14, Jesse.
Yeah, and at this point in the game, I feel like offensively, you should go back to what's been working for you in this game. Don't be afraid to dial up plays that you've already had success with, running it and throwing it. It's okay to repeat plays down 14 at this point.
And I would also say, Palmer, kind of understanding that my defense is not playing great, so I know offensively I got to put some good possessions together here, make something happen on this side of the football.
Didn't have much room to run and not a whole lot of help. Short game there and still plenty of ground to cover for the first down. Looking downfield, it's Madsen. Fakes to grab. They'll move those chains, getting it out to the 29-yard line and trying to get this drive rolling. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down. Let's talk for a second about Boise State. Really interesting matchup here. It's always fun when the top two teams in the conference get to square off in the regular season. With all the expansion, it's become a little bit of a rarity, hasn't it?
It has. Obviously, there's so many teams in each conference, but head-to-head still very much matters. So if you're sitting, obviously, at the top like these teams are, the head-to-head this day will really matter down the road.
Yeah, this was a game we circled way back in the preseason, expecting these two teams to be as good as they are, and now we get to find out who's the best in conference. Both these teams relishing this opportunity to show not only their...
Right down the boulevard. Touchdown, Boise State. He got loose, and it was lights out after that. That had touchdown written all over it from the moment he caught the ball. Big play, big run for the score.
Yeah, it had touchdown written all over it because nobody was covering it. It'd be a good idea to get a hand on him. You know, listen, I know you guys got some speed, and maybe you give him a cushion and give him some space, but that was a little aggressive on the space department there.
Getting set for the point after. And after the extra point, they've cut the lead in half, down 14-7. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And they close it in style with a 72-yard pass to the house. And he takes this from inside the 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Guys, we'll have another peek at this Rams offense. Lining up in the Wildcat, let's see what they've got. That last drive, an absolute aerial assault for the touchdown, Jesse.
But it was a nice job in play calling too, David, just giving the quarterback some easy looks and reads so he could go out and execute.
And he knew exactly where to go with the football. Everything looked really, really easy. He was hot. The ball was coming out of his hands. The defense better do something different.
Looking left. And he drops it. Just took his eye off of it at the last minute.
And hopefully that's not going to affect the quarterback's confidence going back to this guy later. That was a catch he should have made. He dropped it. Let's see what the QB does moving forward.
Maybe a crease. A big gain as he goes out of bounds on the last play before the 2-minute timeout. The Rams come to the line with a fresh set of downs. They'll run out of the gun here with Robinson. They were trying to hit the corner on that loss, but the defense refused to lose contain.
Offense trying to go pitch and trying to get to the outside, but how about the speed on defense, scraping down the line of scrimmage, rallying to the football and creating a negative play.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down.
Well, the offensive line has got to give him at least a little bit of time to survey the field. He had no chance that time, getting hit almost immediately after he got the ball.
Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a 4th down. And the Rams will try to pin them back with the punt. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Catches it cleanly at the 20. This guy is a daring punt return man. He's not going to settle for the fair catch. A solid return gets a little bit of ground for the offense. Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play. Quick tempo, no huddle offense. Second down, clock's running.
And this offense on first down, man, they go backwards. And they've built a deficit, and they've been...
And the rush will get to him at the 25.
One of the things I love about this defense is they're so versatile in ways they can get after the quarterback. In their last game, they came away with 5 sacks, came from all over the place. They got the win. So you know in this one, they're going to dial up a lot of different looks. It's going to be tough for this offense to try to keep their quarterback standing up straight.
Didn't get past the marker when he started his slide, and now it's fourth down. The defense uses a timeout. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. And the Broncos will punt it away on fourth down. 4th time tonight we've seen this guy come on to punt. He'll field the punt. They'll get him corralled and down at about the 19-yard line. We thought we'd see a little wildcat formation in this spot, and here it is. On the direct snap, it's Brown. Makes it past the marker. Good gain there, picks up the first down, and now maybe this offense attacks before the half. And as we work our way toward halftime, timeout on the field. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Using his feet. Crosses the 45. Well, so much for running out the clock. You get a huge play like that, and you're set up maybe to put points on the board before the break. Just enough time for one final play of the half. Now on the move. Across the 35. They finally make the stop, but that one will make those halftime stats look a little nicer as we head to the break. We've played 2 quarters here and reached halftime, and we will now check in with Kevin Connors in the studio.
Interesting first half, fellas, and an eye-opening day here in Week 10 on the EA Sports College Football Update Show. We begin with Georgia taking on the number 4 team, the Ole Miss Rebels.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Coleman. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. What do you got on the sideline, Holly?
The Rams head coach told me coming out of the locker room, he hopes that his young quarterback is not putting too much pressure on himself. As you know, he is in the Heisman conversation, and he had a big chance to impress Heisman voters here today. It just hasn't happened so far. They're trying to regroup at the half, take that pressure off his shoulders, and just have him execute one play at a time. Back to you.
All right, Holly.
Got to give the defense credit. Watching film, anticipating. They knew that this offense had this play in their back pocket. They knew about the speed of this wide receiver in different ways they were going to try to get him involved. Everybody on defense on the same page, playing together. I love it.
The Rams in the hurry up.
And, man, you see it again. It's got to be frustrating for this defense. Like, there's a reason the offense has the lead, and it's because the QB can drop back and do things like that. It's supposed to be a pass.
Oh, it's picked off. Not the second half start they'd hoped for. They make the tackle after the turnover, but hang on just a second. There's a flag on the field. Let's see if it stands. And the pass interference penalty is costly, wiping out the turnover. A productive play is one that gets you at least halfway to another first down here on 1st and 10. Buying some time as he moves left. He felt the heat trying to get away, but down he goes. He'll lose a yard or 2.
And that's a better job by this defense. That's exactly what they've got to start doing more. He's had a lot of success on the ground. It's apparent. He will take off and move. So how do we keep him in the pocket? Get him behind the line of scrimmage, fluster him a little bit, and don't let him use those wheels.
I don't know, man. If I'm on defense here and I'm watching the way my D-line's getting manhandled, I might have to put more guys in the box. I might have to sacrifice his safety and try to get more hats close to the line of scrimmage to slow this running back down, because the RPO game's been a problem.
Working that left side now. Drag down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. And the Rams come to the line with a new set of downs. On the delay, it's Brown. And he's able to find a little bit of running room before they get him down.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on first down, man, you are doing just that.
Bought a little time, lets it go. Got a man, it's Mosley. He goes out of bounds across the 25, mark it at the 24, and this defense, its head is spinning. The Rams are moving quickly down the field. Motion from the wide receiver. And they can't connect, but the flag flies, and I think this is going to be pass interference.
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. He simply can't do it, and the referee's caught it.
3 yards, first down for the offense after that penalty. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Man, what a spectacular play by that defensive end to come up with the tackle there.
And you see those guys get off the football so fast. Most of these guys are 250 to 275 pounds, but they get off the ball fast, low. And the offensive linemen, they have no chance to stop those guys as quick and as fast as they are.
Well, they're trying to go with the QB-designed run, but nice job defensively. They were not fooled by it. They were physical up front, and guys defeating blocks, able to get that tackle for loss.
On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. He'll pull it down and run. Oh, he just handled it poorly, and it's a fumble. Defense covering it up and not letting the offense get it back. It's a turnover.
Switch it.
Looking to throw, it's Madsen. Makes the catch, and he's free. They got him free for a big gainer to the 43.
That's what's so scary about this offense. They've got guys in the perimeter that can change the game in one single play, and you saw it right there. Too much speed on the perimeter to create that explosive play.
That last play is the kind of thing the offense can really build some momentum on, and now they've got it 1st and 10 outside the 40. They'll run play action. And the defense will corral the quarterback, and down he goes at midfield.
And that is just what this defense needed. Nice job getting upfield, getting after the quarterback, putting that last play behind him. Big gain, so what? Great job being dialed in on first down to the pass and getting the sack.
They've already punted 4 times in this game, and they're about to run the guy out there for a 5th time if they don't pick up the first down here. On 3rd and long, you'll need to push it downfield. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's 4th down. The Broncos will line up to punt it away. That leg is staying loose. Already the 5th kick of the night. And no shot at a return here as the punt flies out of bounds. Colorado State takes over. The Ram offense returns to the field. That last drive and the turnover, not what you're looking for when you have the lead, Jesse.
Yeah, and really I think for them, it's just staying out of their own way. They're making plays. They've got the playmakers to go and win this game, so it's just a matter of executing better, David.
Yeah, executing better, understanding I still got the lead, put a drive together here and build on that lead.
One more time, it's Brown. Looking for room at the 25. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the 3rd quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back back-to-back. They are trying to be physical, and they're trying to stay on the field.
Looking to throw on first down. Just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31.
It is hard to continue to get up and get up and get up like he has, being sacked time after time again. But this QB, this offense, they're undeterred. They're continuing to put drives together, and most importantly, they're winning the football game.
Well, this offense really is putting themselves behind the 8 ball right now on this drive. Sack first down. You've just thrown an incompletion, so 3rd in California. Defense knows you're probably going to throw it. What can you dial up here?
There's some room. Picks up the first down. The 20. He's at the touchdown, Colorado State. He broke away from the defense, and they couldn't catch him.
I mean, talk about hard to stop. Like, so many weapons, so much speed, and then your quarterback is going to go 50-plus. Defensive coordinators, that's why nobody wants to play defense anymore or coach defense. You want to be on the offensive side of the football, because otherwise you got to defend weapons like these that are just weapons of mass destruction.
And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Looking for room, it's Riley. He's stopped dead in his tracks again. No running room to be found. They keep trying and have had very little success. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Looking to throw, it's Madsen. Complete.
And that's a really nice route by the wide receiver, just understanding I got to win right now. I got to get inside of that guy, and I know I'm going to get contact. You run over the middle of the field on a slant, you're going to get hit. Nice job securing the catch, making the play.
They'll move the tight end. They'll try to run for it. They were all over him, nowhere to go as that 3rd down play turned into a disaster. They boot it away. Hauls it in and looking upfield. He'll get it out to about the 20-yard line, and that's where they'll mark him down. The Rams offense on the field and ready to get started. There wasn't much need to throw it around on that last drive for the touchdown, Jesse. They got it done running the ball.
And David, I don't think you have to overthink this thing.
Oh, he's got some space. Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. They go to the counter. Defense makes the tackle, and that will probably be the final play of the 3rd quarter. This game is a virtual wrap as we take a look at the top 12 scoreboard for Week 10. It'll be 2nd down as we open the final stanza. They'll keep it on the ground. And they're able to shove him to the turf as they stop him for a short gain.
Yeah, and there's a lot of pressure right now on this down if you're on offense because your last 2 plays have gone nowhere. You know the defense just needs to get the football back to give their team an opportunity to go win the game, so you're probably going to have to throw to get this first down. A lot of pressure here on the quarterback, Dave.
Yeah, and how I throw, I think, is important. This is a time where I love moving my quarterback outside the pocket, making it an easy throw, or let him run the football, and if he doesn't get it, the clock still ticks. It's still my friend.
Boise State ready to send out that offense. They get the ball back after the punt, and they've got to be efficient here as time is winding down. To the air, it's Madsen. Good hands in there by the defense to force the incompletion.
And this is going to fall on the quarterback's shoulders here in the 4th quarter. You're trailing. It's a close game. You are going to have to complete some balls. You're going to have to make some big-time throws in small windows under duress if you're going to bring your team back and will them to victory. Incomplete there, obviously, but expect them to continue to throw it. This quarterback better dial in.
And this defense has really done a good job containing this superstar quarterback. Like, But now it's a big-time moment. In the fourth quarter, you know the ball's going to be in his hands. Got to get to him. Got to ruffle his feathers, hit him a few times, make him feel uncomfortable.
Oh, look, Ma, one hand. They'll mark him down at the 37. It's a 10-yard gain. And the Broncos have it with a 1st and 10. Finds a little space. Maybe some room here. Now they're starting to feel it. They've got a 1st down at the 44. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
Here we go. 36-92. Love check. Go.
Looking for space. It's Riley. Picked up maybe 3 on the play at 2nd and 7.
The #1 goal for this defense coming into this game was shut this running back down. And I got to be honest, there were a lot of people on the outside didn't think they could get it done, but they're proving everybody wrong. Tremendous effort. They're playing with a chip.
Fires one high and deep. Upstairs to make the catch. Touchdown, Broncos! A great catch and run for 6.
Just a really nice throw. Really good touch towards the sideline on that corner route. And the receiver does a nice job catching the football and immediately getting up the field, getting in the end zone for the big touchdown.
Let's see what he can do with the return. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. After that kickoff, the medical staff is out there to tend to the injured player. Trainer's out evaluating this junior safety. We'll let you know his condition. Holly keeping an eye on all of the injuries for us. Just wanted to find a little space to run and ekes out some to get it up to the 21. Kept it on the ground on 1st down. See if they stick with that plan on 2nd. A run for the quarterback. Several defenders there to get him on the ground. Third and 6 yards to go. Wide receiver going in motion. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13. And the Rams line up to punt it away. He's getting a lot of work. 4th time he's punted tonight. Not a lot of room to field this one. Makes a move. He's going to get loose. Well, they finally stop him, but he found some running room on that return and really helps out his offense to start this drive. And so the Boise State offense comes out to go to work. They fought their way back. A scoring drive, the stop, and now a chance to pull even on this drive late. Makes one man miss. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Back to throw, it's Madsen. Fires left. With the catch, it's Ford. Guided out of bounds at the 22. A good play for this offense as they are threatening to score. From the 22 on 1st and 10. Wide receiver comes in motion. Running inside. It's Riley.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long.
Ready. Red 54, red 54. Ready, go.
Off the play fake. Throws to the tight end. Has it. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Broncos.
Great job with the score. And listen, right here at this point in the game, there's still going to be time left. My defense is going to have to make a stand regardless. I'm going to kick the extra point because the field goal still beats me if I go for a 2-point conversion.
And there was a little pressure involved on that last extra point, but he put it through. Coming out with it, it's Coleman. dynamic on kick returns, and that one puts his offense in business. We will see what this Colorado State offense can get done this time. They didn't get much done the last time they had it. Had to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. Wildcat look didn't get much. Picked up a few on that one. So they come to the line, and the Wildcat going to give them a different look. On the snap, it's Coleman. Got a little grass. He's at the 40. At the 20. Touchdown, Colorado State. And they grab the advantage, taking the lead here in the fourth.
Man, and how about this offense in crunch time, doing what they do, getting 6 on the board. Now I turn to my defense right now and say, boys, we need one more stop. Go out there, get me one more.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Just able to get out to the 18-yard line on the return before he stopped. The Bronco offense back out there ready to give it another spin. They'll start this drive from the 18-yard line. Looking downfield, it's Madsen. And his throw is incomplete.
This really has been a masterclass by the quarterback with decision-making, right? We've already seen him throw multiple touchdown passes in the game. He's understood when to take his shots and when to throw it away when things aren't there, like on that last play.
On second down, he'll try to make the connection this time. Here's a throw downfield late. And here's the third interception of the night.
Well, we've seen this defense make plays time and time again in this game. They may have just sealed it with that takeaway.
Running out the clock, a mere formality between them and a victory as we have victory formation coming. And now the Broncos call their first of 3 timeouts. And they'll still have 2 timeouts left for the rest of this game. Lining up in the Wildcat, let's see what they've got. On the direct snap, it's Coleman. They bring him down, but that's why you give them that Wildcat look to create an opportunity for big plays. Timeout taken by Boise State. Second time they've stopped the clock here in the half. And they'll still have 1 timeout left at their disposal. Might have a chance. He's at the tip, and he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Rams! That score will give them a little more room to operate here in the fourth quarter as they go for their 6th straight win. And the extra point is true, and they have a 2-touchdown lead, up 14 in the fourth.
That is exactly what you want your offense to do. You want it to eat clock, but if you score, go up by 2 possessions, nail meat coffin, great execution by this offense to put this game away.
Here comes the Broncos offense to start the drive. Mistakes are going to happen, as they did on that last drive. Now, how will they respond, Jesse?
And this is the kind of guy who's going to take full accountability. That was my bad. That's on me. I'm about to lead this offense now down the field and score some points.
Dang, Palmer, I wish I would have played with you. I didn't play with many quarterbacks that were just like, yeah, my bad. Hey, guys, I got this. Sorry about that. It was more, you should have ran a better route.
And with that, the Broncos use their final timeout. And now they are powerless to stop the clock with a timeout. Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with a first down. Clock stops momentarily for the first down. They'll hurry to the line. Every second is meaningful, and they save a few of them with the spike. So now it's 2nd and long. To the air, it's Madsen. Under fire. They've got him. Great pressure by this defense. Sprinting to the line to try to get this one off. Clock's running. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. Just a short pass to the tight end. He won't get there. It'll bring up 4th down. They get the W, and with that being win number 6, looks as if they're going bowling, guys.
And that's a good moment.